Momentum is a strategy that Ren and I are certainly aware of, and I think I may have tried to dabble in it a little bit more than Ren has, but really interested to pick your brains on it today. So I know that for a lot of the community, it will be a new concept. So let's start at the top. For those who haven't come across momentum trading before, are you able to explain it for a beginner?
Yeah, look, I think probably the simplest way to start explaining it, it's basically all about going with the flow. So it's about identifying the current direction of the market and then investing with the trend. It's pretty much the underlying philosophy is as simple as that. So it's about works on the basis that the trend is it's really the path of least resistance. And so that means that, like, if a stock's been rising over the recent period, odds favour that it's going to continue rising over the next period. And so momentum exists across all sorts of time frames. It can work on a very short-term basis or a long-term basis. So like a day trader, for instance, might be looking at a chart that's generated every 15 minutes or every hour. Or someone taking a really long-term focus might be looking at a weekly chart or even a monthly chart if they've got enough data. So, for example, I'm looking for medium-term momentum or medium-term trends. And for me, medium-term is really, say, 9 months through to maybe 2 years. So what I want, I want to identify stocks that could rise significantly over that period. And I find that over 1 to 2 years, some stocks which really got good momentum behind them, they can rise around, could be like big double digit or even 100% or more. So you can get that sort of gain over that time period. And look, I don't want to be looking at the screen all day. So that's why I'm in that medium term area. I've done the short-term trading, like I've been on trading desks where I'm looking at charts and momentum all the time. But nowadays I'm using that end of day sort of data to look for those medium-term trends. And now the thing which is important to understand with momentum trading, or pretty much any sort of investing for that matter, is that momentum doesn't guarantee success. And it's like you can buy a stock and it can lose momentum the next day. But the thing to really understand is that what all the best stocks have in common is that they've got strong momentum. So momentum doesn't guarantee you're going to get on a superstar stock, but it puts you in the path of all the best stocks because all the best stocks have momentum. And the other thing it does, it helps keep you away from stocks which are underperforming. So if you look at the list of underperformers for the last financial year, anyone following a momentum strategy, you can be pretty much assured they're not going to have those stocks in their portfolio because, like, you look at a stock like AMP or like A2 Milk last year. A2 Milk was a standout, say, a couple of years ago, but then over the last year it's lost about 90% of its value. So someone using a momentum strategy would have had a process to exit A2 Milk, or if they were then looking at the market now, they'd be saying, well, or over the last year, they'd be saying, well, look, we'll stand back. We won't look at this stock for the time being because the momentum or the trend is down. So it's a very useful strategy for identifying what to get into and what to give a miss.